Hey guys, I am Tisha Marie. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see by the title below, today I'm going to be reviewing the new KKW Beauty eyeshadow palette. So KKW Beauty just launched the Camo Collection. I picked up the eyeshadow palette. That was it. I believe they launched some like eyeshadow sticks, 3 highlighters, 3 new lip shades, and an eyeshadow palette. I did not pick up all of the extra stuff. I just got the palette because your girl needs to kind of like purge some of the makeup that she has already. We're not gonna talk about that. So I'm doing this look as a collab with my girl Akila. You can follow her here on YouTube. She goes by Jador Drew. I will leave her name right here on the screen for you guys. When you're done watching this video, make sure you head right over to her channel and check out her video as well. I'll also leave it down below in my description box. We both posted a look on Instagram as a collab, so make sure you are following her as well as me. So if you guys are interested in seeing me review the palette, then make sure you keep watching. All right, you guys, so this is how the packaging looks. It comes in this cute little camo box. It has KKW Beauty on the front. As always, we've got our names of the shades on the back. And when you open it up, this is how the palette looks. Upon opening this palette, I immediately think that the shades are beautiful. This one is 12 pans instead of the regular 10 pans. So it is like, I think $6 extra, but you get 2 extra eyeshadows for that price. Let's go ahead and get into some swatches. Here are the swatches. So from here to here is the top row, and this is the bottom row. I love how she gave some cool tone shades, but most of this palette is pretty warm, and I love that because I love some warm shadows. And then you always know that you're going to get some neutral colors in a KKW Beauty eyeshadow palette. And when I first saw this, I actually thought that it looked very much like a fall palette, but I feel like I can work this and make it work for me for summer. So let's go ahead and get into a look. All right, so first I'm going to go in with the dark brown shade called Mud, and I'm just going to put that on like my outer. All right, so now that I've got like a little bit of a shape going on, I'm going to go in with the shade Fatigue, and I'm going to go in right next to where I put Mud and just kind of tap it in. Wow. So I think I'm going to use Fatigue as a base for the shimmery shadows. So one thing about KKW Beauty is they do their thing when it comes to their mattes. Like their shimmer shadows are good too, don't get me wrong, but the mattes are just really good. Like there's barely any kickback or fallout or anything in the pan, which I honestly don't really mind as long as the color is going to show up. And the color is showing up. All right, now I'm going to go in with Vintage Khaki, and I am going to place that like more toward my inner corner. All right, so this is what I've got so far. Like, as you guys can see, I didn't bring the color all the way up onto my lid because I just didn't want to for this look. All right, so I'm about to be using the shades Camo and Mossy Oak. So I'm actually going to use my fingers to put these on, I think. So I'm actually going to go ahead and finish up this eye look, put on the rest of my face makeup, and then I'll be back to talk about the look and how I feel about the palette. All right, y'all, so this is the final look. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see it a little better. All right, so my final thoughts on this palette, as y'all could see while I was applying it, I love it. All right, so first off, I'm going to tell you guys the colors that I used. So I showed you most of the colors, but I didn't show you all of them, and this is just going to be like a quick little recap. So I used Mossy Oak, which is the shade in my inner corner, that really pretty like duochrome shade. I used Camo, which is the dark green shimmer on my lid. I also used, what is this? Fatigue. So Fatigue I placed here but I put Camo on top of it. So Fatigue is the green shade. And I also use this, what is this? Vintage Khaki on my inner corner before I put Mossy Oak on top of it. And then my outer corner, I use the shade Mud, which is the dark brown shade in the palette. My final thoughts on this eyeshadow palette. I love it. I knew I was gonna love it when I first saw it. And after I swatched it, like the swatches were beautiful. Y'all saw the swatches. They speak for themselves. Like the swatches were amazing. And then using it, it was super easy. The colors blended very well together. They also layered very well. I don't think I've ever layered my shadows from a KKW palette, so this is my first time doing that. And they layered very cute. Like I said in the beginning, this does read as more of like a fall type of palette, but I don't know, like this is giving me, it could easily translate into summer too. I don't know, I don't have much else to say about this palette. It's gorgeous and I love the pigment in the shades. Like I used the Vintage Khaki, which was that lighter green shade, and it showed up really pretty on me. I don't know, every KKW palette that I have picked up, like the shadows are always, they're just consistently great. Like I have never gotten a KKW Beauty palette that has let me down. The quality is always amazing, so I don't mind paying the price for the palette. I love it. Would I use it again? Most definitely. Even like the neutral shades in here are very pretty. I don't know, I don't have anything bad to say about this palette, y'all. That's all. So if you guys have any questions or anything about this palette, because this was the only thing that I got from the entire collection, if you have any questions about it, make sure you leave a comment below, and of course I'll respond. If you got anything from this collection or you plan on getting anything from this collection, let me know that in the comments as well. Make sure that you have your notification bell turned on so that when I upload another video, you'll get the notification and you won't miss it. Make sure you're subscribed, of course. Make sure you like the video, comment, share it with your friends and all of that. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.